sport in almost every martial art, which is awesome. That's why she's so great everywhere.
This is a woman that's done every martial art known to man, pretty much. Every type of striking, she has done it.
Like, you need weight classes. You need those increments because Valentina 125 is just a fucking monster.
Yeah.
She's so good. Massive performance, just massive.
Despite having her mixed martial arts debut almost 2 decades ago, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko is showing no signs of rust. A former Muay Thai and kickboxing world champion and the reigning flyweight queen in the UFC with a record 7 title defenses, Valentina is one of the most decorated fighters of all time.
Since the beginning, I know exactly what is my strength. I know exactly what is my power. That's why it never was a doubt. Would I be good there? No, I know what I can.
And with everything she's achieved in her career, Shevchenko deserves to be the women's MMA GOAT. But so does Amanda The Lioness Nunes.
Valentina says that she should have beaten Amanda. I remember at the time when that fight happened thinking Valentina just beat Amanda.
Let's put the women's MMA GOAT debate into perspective by taking a deeper look into the legendary career of Valentina Shevchenko. Born on March 7, 1988 in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, Shevchenko started practicing martial arts at the age of 5. She was inspired by her mother, Elena Shevchenko, a former Muay Thai world champion herself. Valentina's martial arts repertoire was above average from an early age, and that is why she was allowed to make her kickboxing and Muay Thai debuts at the age of 12 and her MMA debut at the age of 15. The Bullet started her kickboxing career with a bang, knocking her 22-year-old opponent out in a brutal manner. Thanks to the ferocious speed, power, and accuracy she displayed in her first kickboxing bout, Shevchenko earned her Bullet moniker. Since her kickboxing debut, Shevchenko has competed in more than 500 amateur and professional Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing, and MMA fights. And while doing so, she's traveled around the world, including Thailand, Korea, China, France, Italy, Greece, and the Netherlands. She's truly a global martial arts icon. Besides her legendary career in Muay Thai and MMA, Valentina also teaches Russian folk and belly dancing. Her favorite dance form is the Lezginka dance from southern Russia, and she's often displayed her stunning moves inside the UFC octagon. Shevchenko is also a polyglot and speaks English, Russian, and Spanish, as well as a bit of Thai. Valentina Shevchenko started competing professionally in mixed martial arts as a bantamweight at the age of 15 in 2003, winning her first fight by TKO in the second round. During the next 3 years, Shevchenko fought 6 more times and finished all of her opponents in the first round. From 2006 to 2010, Shevchenko took a break from MMA to compete in Muay Thai World Championships and won 5 gold medals. She resumed her MMA journey when she was offered a mixed martial arts fight against future Strikeforce and UFC veteran Liz Carmouche in the United States in 2010. Shevchenko was in cruise control throughout the first round because of her superior striking, and in order to tighten her grip on her opponent in the second round, she went for a takedown, but a menacing upkick from Carmouche sliced her eye open, making the Kyrgyzstan-born star bleed profusely. The fight was stopped after a doctor examined Shevchenko, and she lost by technical knockout. After bouncing back with 4 consecutive victories, Shevchenko received a call-up from the UFC for a short-notice bantamweight fight against Sarah Kaufman in 2015. She dominated her opponent for the majority of the fight and was awarded the win by split decision, although her victory seemed more comfortable than what the scores would suggest.
They go the distance.
In her next fight at UFC 196, Shevchenko faced Amanda Nunes in a title eliminator. The first round was very close, but in the second round, Nunes turned the tide in her favor with a takedown followed by a vicious ground and pound. Shevchenko was the better of the two in the third round, but it was too little too late, and Nunes was declared the winner by unanimous decision. Valentina bounced back with a couple of impressive victories over Holly Holm and Juliana Pena. She outlanded and outpointed Holm to secure a comfortable decision before submitting a grappling specialist in Juliana Pena in the very next fight to secure a title shot against Amanda Nunes. The two battled for bantamweight glory at UFC 215 in 2017. Nunes started and finished strongly, winning the first and fifth rounds in a clear-cut manner. Shevchenko had the upper hand in the second and fourth rounds, and ultimately, the scores of the third round, which was razor close, came into play.
Before that, Valentina was landing more shots. Oh wow, they're still angry at each other.
The Lioness proved to be bulletproof once again and left the octagon with the belt still wrapped around her waist. Shevchenko didn't hold back and protested against the decision in her post-fight octagon interview with Joe Rogan.
I really don't understand why the victory go to the other side. For 2 takedowns, for all 5 rounds.
After another heartbreak against Nunes, Shevchenko decided to move down to flyweight. She made her flyweight debut against Priscilla Cachoeira in 2018 and dispatched her with a rear naked choke in the second round to secure a title shot.
Valentina Shevchenko.
Joanna Jedrzejczyk, who had already lost twice to Shevchenko in Muay Thai, moved up in weight to fight her two-time opponent for the UFC 125-pound title, but she was completely outclassed and managed to only win 1 out of the 5 rounds. The difference in strength and power between the two women was visible from the start, and having the edge in every department, Shevchenko ascended to the flyweight throne without much trouble. Since winning the belt against Jedrzejczyk, Shevchenko has defended it 7 times, the most by any female fighter in UFC history. She made her first title defense against Jessica Eye, knocking her out cold with a head kick 26 seconds into the first minute of the second round.
Knockout of the year? How does it feel landing a kick like that?
Feel great and more like I don't have to fight all 5 rounds. This is the most nicer, but in the same time feel good, but still I'm very worried about Jessica. I hope she's okay and she will come back good with her health. So just I hope it doesn't affect her.
In her second title defense, she faced Liz Carmouche and avenged her 2010 loss with a comfortable decision victory. She made her third and fourth title defenses against Caitlin Chukagian by third-round TKO and Jennifer Maia by decision, before facing the hard-hitting Jessica Andrade, who many believe would be her toughest test to date. However, it wasn't to be. At UFC 261 in 2021, Andrade was humbled when she locked horns with the undisputed queen of the UFC flyweight division. Fans were expecting an exciting striking battle, but Shevchenko took the safer route by taking her opponent down and beating her up until the referee decided it was enough.
The UFC flyweight champion. Is there anyone who has anything for her at 125?
With great power comes great challenges, however, and Shevchenko faced her toughest test at flyweight in her most recent title defense against Taila Santos at UFC 275.
Não vou entrar com agressividade e eu vou buscar o nocaute ou finalização.
She has good grappling, stand-up, grounds, but I'm better.
Santos was calculated from start to finish and gave Shevchenko a run for her money in the first round, taking her back and targeting her neck until the end of the round. Shevchenko was able to survive the round. The reigning champion had a slightly better second round, but both fighters had their moments. In the third round, however, an unfortunate clash of heads did substantial damage to the challenger's right eye. However, Santos still kept coming forward and still managed to take the round. Midway through the fourth round, the swelling under Santos' eye was visible, and the injury totally changed the complexion of the fight, allowing Shevchenko to be the aggressor in championship rounds. Ultimately, Shevchenko won the fight, but Santos managed to win hearts.
You know, I'm still young, I can't complain about decisions or anything, but this is not the last time that you guys are gonna see me fight for a belt.
Shevchenko will make her next title defense against rising Mexican star Alexa Grasso, who's riding a 4-fight winning streak with notable wins against Macy Barber and Joanne Wood.
And now Grasso open it up. And that is a fighter with brilliant fundamentals, crisp hand techniques too.
Predominantly a boxer, Grasso has made massive improvements in all departments and is coming into her own as a top contender. And if Shevchenko beats her decisively, it'll be one more reason why she thinks she deserves to be the women's MMA GOAT. Throughout her career, Valentina Shevchenko has shown time and again that she's a generational talent. She's certainly gifted, but it's also her hard work that's ascended her to heights that many can only dream of. Considering her success across various disciplines of martial arts, there's a strong argument that she's the greatest female martial artist of all time. But when it comes to MMA, Shevchenko's twin losses to Nunes weaken her case. Despite that, she has her share of believers who think Bullet is a more skillful fighter than the Brazilian. The Kyrgyzstan-born phenom wants a trilogy with Nunes to settle the debate once and for all, because she thinks she won their rematch at UFC 215, irrespective of what the scores may suggest. If they do meet again somewhere down the road, Shevchenko would have to defeat the Brazilian powerhouse decisively to conquer women's MMA. Valentina Shevchenko or Amanda Nunes, who will go down as the greatest female fighter in MMA history when all is said and done? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you liked our video, please subscribe to our channel and hit the little bell icon next to it so you get notified the next time we upload one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.